Welcome back to Sauti Mzalendo, where the people's voice is always heard. Now, buckle up. This next story will take you from the high halls of political power to the dusty streets of hustle. Imagine holding one of the top offices in a Kenyan county, chauffeured cars, boardroom meetings, policy decisions. The title, Deputy Governor. That was Caleb Amaswache, second in command in Vihiga County during Governor Moses Akaranga's administration. Fast forward just a few years later, and he's in Luanda town, but not at a ribbon-cutting ceremony, not in a suit, and definitely not in any political convoy. No, he's selling firewood by the roadside. Yes, you heard right. Once a deputy governor, now a firewood vendor. Let's break it down. Amaswache served his term and left office like many leaders do, but instead of transitioning into lucrative consultancy, business, or even another political seat, life took a sharp turn. He says, after leaving office, he faced financial struggles that forced him to start small-scale hustles just to survive, and it gets deeper. He admitted he couldn't even afford to pay school fees for his children. Every day, he wakes up and sells bundles of firewood to make ends meet, a job that earns just a fraction of what he was once making. He's not ashamed. He's doing what he can to stay afloat, but he's not quiet about it either. Amaswache has gone public, appealing directly to President William Ruto, urging the government to look into the plight of former leaders. He's not asking for luxury, he's asking for dignity. He's calling for a system that doesn't just use leaders for 5 years and then leave them to disappear into poverty once their term ends. Some have praised his courage, others have raised questions. How can someone who held such a powerful seat fall so far, so fast? Is it poor planning? Was he sidelined politically? Or is this a wider issue, a broken system that fails to support those who served when the cameras turn off? We've seen it before. Former MCAs working in border stages, ex-MPs struggling to pay rent. Caleb's story is just the latest chapter in a book many don't want to read, but maybe it's the one we need to. Let me paint you a picture. A leader with power, now sitting on a stool, weighing firewood for customers under the scorching sun. It's not just humbling, it's jarring. But also, let's give credit where it's due. He's not hiding, he's working, he's not crying for handouts. He's hustling like any other mwananchi. And maybe, just maybe, that makes him more relatable than ever before. What do you think? Should the government support former leaders more? Or should they be left to face the same realities as the rest of us once their term ends? Personally, I think this is a wake-up call, not just for our leaders, but for all of us. Leadership is temporary. Power fades. Titles don't pay bills after 5 years. But what does stay is integrity, planning, and how you treated people when you were in office. Amaswache's story is both a warning and a lesson. And maybe it's also a bit of a mirror. From the corridors of power to the firewood stall, Caleb Amaswache's journey reminds us, in Kenya, anything can happen. This is Sauti Mzalendo. Stay curious, stay bold.